Hello everybody. Growl growl, prowl prowl. So I just wanted to make a quick video explaining why having Sora in Super Smash Bros. Is a big deal. Why what just occurred today on October 5th, 2021 is a landmark in time and space. It's a day, it's a moment that will be remembered forever. So for those of you that don't know, Kingdom Hearts is a franchise created by Square Enix, also using... Oh, I'm getting a phone call. Also in collaboration with Disney, okay? And it's about a boy named Sora who travels to different Disney worlds and helps the characters within those worlds. So if you are a fan of Disney, if you like Disney at all, and you like video games, even if you don't like video games, you should play Kingdom Hearts, all of them. I believe that from the bottom of my heart, you guys. They're all remastered, 4K 60 frames on Xbox and PlayStation, and the Switch is going to be getting them very soon as well, if you only have a Switch. But I would recommend it to be on PlayStation, 4 or 5, or an Xbox for the best experience. I mean, yeah, exactly. Winnie the Pooh, Toy Story, Pirates of the Caribbean. They've got so many loving franchises from Disney, and it's in Kingdom Hearts. And they also have Final Fantasy characters. If you like Final Fantasy, they have those tie-ins as well with Kingdom Hearts. And now, after I don't know how long has Kingdom Hearts been out? 15 years? Maybe 20 years since the first game came out? We finally have... The most important part of this video, you guys, is that we have a collaboration, as far as I'm concerned. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but we have a collaboration between Disney and Nintendo. And in my life, that I've never seen that. That's never happened, as far as I know. Which is, it's incredible for me to even be saying that Disney is working with Nintendo. These are some of my favorite companies, you guys, and I talk about it all the time, about how I want to bring unity and love and passion and connection between everything, all people, all animals, all atoms of the universe. And one of the best ways that I want to bring this to fruition is to have some of my favorite companies work together, Disney, Nike, Apple, Tesla, Nintendo, Sony, have them come together and do certain projects with one another in collaboration, because look, even Sakurai, the guy who makes Smash, who works on it, he loves Disney, he loves Sora, he loves Kingdom Hearts. And this is a big deal because maybe it's showing that finally these companies are realizing that they're better when they work together, It's better when they come together and work as a team than trying to destroy one another all the time. Nintendo, I've grown up with my entire life. The first game I ever recall playing is Mario, Super Mario Bros., where you run across the screen. I think it was even in black and white. Just a fantastic game, and I grew up and played all Nintendo-type products. Zelda, Mario Kart, Mario Party, Metroid Prime. And I remember specifically when I would go to the store with my mother, and you would see the games, you could play the little PlayStation, GameCube, Xbox, whatever they had out, whatever the newest thing was, they had it on display. I would always go play either the Xbox or the Nintendo because I didn't really have a PlayStation, so I wasn't really familiar, but I do remember seeing the PlayStation in the glass, and on the screen, it was Kingdom Hearts. And I remember I didn't know who the kid was, Sora, but I knew who Donald and Goofy were because I watched Disney growing up. My mother also, bless her heart, got me a lot of Disney movies on VHS, and I grew up watching them. Cinderella, Snow White, Beauty and the Beast, Winnie the Pooh, these types of things. The Lion King. God, The Lion King. So I grew up with Disney, watching it on the screen, but I grew up playing Nintendo games. You understand what I'm saying? And then finally in 2018, I was out on my own, and I had the money. I bought myself a PlayStation for the first time ever. I bought a PlayStation 4, and I said to myself, I want to play Bloodborne, I want to play, and I want to play Kingdom Hearts, and any of the Sony exclusives. Look at him putting up all the pictures. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that. It's Sora from every game. Sora from Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, 3, and Dream Drop Distance. Look at him. So awesome, man. Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. It's just like a dream come true. So then I played all the Kingdom Hearts games, and they were more magical than I even thought they were going to be. Like I said, you get to go to all the worlds that you grew up watching as a kid, and you get to play and help those characters, and they use most of the original voice actors too. So it's not just like some knockoff bullshit with Disney. No, it's like they use some legitimate characters, voice actors. I mean, it's just... So when I played it, I was like, this is fantastic. I played through the whole series, beat it all, and I'm going to do it again. I'm absolutely going to do it again. Play them all again, for sure. In the not too distant future, probably 2022, maybe 2023, but I'm going to be playing them again. They deserve to be played multiple times. So, I grew up with Nintendo, playing Nintendo, and then grew up watching Disney and being surrounded by Disney and all of its love and magic. And when I played Kingdom Hearts, I got to actually do it in a video game, see my Disney worlds come to life in a game. And then as far as Super Smash Bros. Is concerned, that's been a staple of my life since Nintendo 64. Okay, I used to play as Mario and Link. Those are my two characters, and they still are to this day. Love them both to death. I've moved to Zelda. She's like my main, and I love some other ones as well, like Mewtwo and Rosalina and Luma and Peach. There's some other characters I really love as well, but the point is, I've been playing Super Smash Bros. Since I was a kid, man, on the Nintendo 64, and then on the GameCube, and on the Wii, or Wii U, and then I played a few times on the Switch. I don't own it. I have a Switch. I don't own the game yet. I'm going to get it for Black Friday. And everyone's always talking about Smash characters they want. And for me, you know, ever since 2018, since I started playing Kingdom Hearts, the past 3 years straight, Sora's been my number one pick. Far and away. I would also want Rayman and Skull Kid to show up, right? I think they would be great characters for Smash. But Sora was number one because I wanted Disney to collaborate and work with Nintendo. I think they're both beautiful companies, and they can, if they work together, I think anything can be possible. They can do anything together, you know? So when I saw it today, you guys, it was like my heart felt full. That's the way I describe it, is my heart felt full. Like I felt as if my unification, my desire to bring things together, my desire to connect people and hearts and minds and spirits and souls throughout the world, I felt like part of that goal was achieved today. And I know that sounds silly, but that's how I feel, okay? I have these dreams and aspirations that I want to complete, and Disney working with Nintendo is a huge one of them, you know? So it's almost like I willed it into existence, you know? We wanted it so bad that the universe conspired with us to make it happen. And to me, like I said, I think it's a big deal for the industry, for everybody, because we have these two multi-billion-dollar companies, hundreds of billions of dollars they're worth. I think Nintendo's like a $150 billion company, or 80 billion, or $100 billion company, and Disney's like a $350 billion company, soon to be $500 billion, and then soon to be $1 trillion, you know? These are very big, influential companies working together, and I'm so glad they did it in Smash, and couldn't be more thankful that Sora is here. And he's the last character. Like, it is perfect. This Smash Ultimate, dude, is a 10 out of 10 if there ever was one, you know? 9.8, because apparently they don't have some of the mini games, like the targets in the bag and avoiding the platforms, but as far as the game itself, the combat, I couldn't ask for anything else, man. All we need now is a Switch Pro so we can see these characters in 4K as they deserve to be rendered, you know? That's all we need now. It's just a more powerful console to run the game on. To just see every little detail. I don't know what to say, guys. When I saw him, I was just like, he looks perfect. Everything about him, I think, spot on. Nintendo nailed his Disney persona. Spot on. I had one complaint, and I was terrified, and it was going to ruin the character for me personally. I was concerned that they weren't going to have any ranged attacks. I was concerned he wasn't going to use any magic. I saw him swinging his Keyblade, and I'm like, okay, that's cool, but I want to see fire. I want to see his ice and his thunder or something. At least one of them. I wanted to see something like Mario as his fireballs. I wanted to see something ranged. And I was disappointed because I thought that they weren't going to have any because he was showing most of the moves. And I was like, man, is that it? And then he showed the neutral B. He has Fiagra, Blizzaga, I believe, and Thundaga. It's electricity, fire, and ice, and they rotate every time you use them, and they're all ranged, and they're all different. They have different effects, different elements, different sound effects, and different attributes, the way they affect other players. Incredible. They nailed it. So I made up my mind when it comes to Smash, you know, I want to have like maybe, I don't know how many it's going to be, but it's going to be like 10 players that I am super passionate about, that my heart is in, and I'm going to play them for the rest of my life. And I can already tell you some of them. It's going to be Sora, Mario, Link, Zelda, Mewtwo, Rosalina and Luma, Peach, probably Samus. That's 8, and I'll come up with, I forget what the other 2 are, but they'll be obvious. I feel like I'm forgetting some really obvious ones. But yeah, I'm just going to dedicate the rest of my life, however long that is, whenever I play Smash, I'm going to develop those characters, because they're the ones I grew up with, they're the ones that I love the most, that I connect with the most, if that makes any sense. They're here, the specials, look at them. I was just like, yes, it's done, it's game over for me. Like, yep. Sora, he's one of them. He's gonna be one of my mains now. God. Just maybe Sheik. I used to love Sheik, but that's when Zelda you could transform into Sheik. They took that away. It makes me sad. Alright guys, that's really all I wanted to say. Now we have these 2 beautiful companies, 2 of my favorite companies in the world, you know. Top 5, top 10 favorite companies in the world working together, you know. And I just feel like part of my unification, part of my goal, not only in life but in existence and thought and spirit and idea, part of that, my master plan, has been complete today. We have Disney working with Nintendo. The door is open now. Mickey Mouse could show up. Who knows? I mean, Mickey could show up in this game. That would be a great one. I don't know why I didn't say him. Of course, Mickey would be great too. You know? Toad, another one. But, yeah. The door is open for Disney and Nintendo to work together. Because Kingdom Hearts was never on Nintendo as far as I know. Like, this is the first time Nintendo and Disney are putting their name on something together. Substantial, that I know. That I am aware of. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And I couldn't be more honored for it to be Sora in Kingdom Hearts. Like, literally, incredible. Nintendo, you have Mario and Zelda, and then Disney has all of their IPs. Oh my god, the sky is the limit, man. The sky is the limit. Thank you, God. Thank you, Sakurai. Thank you, Nintendo. Thank you, Disney. Thank you, Square Enix. Thank you, everybody involved who made this happen. And thank you to all of you who wished for it, who wanted it, who had the universe conspire with us to make our dreams become a reality, man. Hopefully other companies will take note. Nike and Tesla, you guys should work together and make shoes. That's just a off-topic discussion, but yeah, imagine some Tesla shoes with Nike shoes, man. Oof, buddy. Alright guys, I'm a happy lion. I hope you guys are happy too. Give Sora a chance. If you haven't played Kingdom Hearts, and this is the only video you've ever seen on my channel, and you hate me, you don't ever want to talk to me or interact with me ever again, The one thing I will tell you to do is go play the Kingdom Hearts games. Go watch Disney movies. A lot of the old movies, watch the older ones, the classics, and go play Kingdom Hearts. I promise you, you will not be disappointed. I give you my word. You will be happy you did. They are fantastic stories, fantastic games, fantastic, immaculate pieces of art. Take care, everybody.